Good morning and welcome to CFO Coffee Talk, brought to you by the Florida CFO Group. This is our season finale for season 4, and we got a spectacular episode planned for you. It's 9 very seasoned, experienced CFOs, now empowered by AI, talking about the AI-enabled CFO. And we've got quite the crowd here, representing all 6 of the markets that we are reside in. Take you a tour around the state, starting with the Fort Lauderdale, Miami market, Maryleen Avenue. Good morning, Maryleen.
Good morning.
Let's go across Alligator Alley and stop in Naples and say hi to Rob.
Good morning, Phil.
Then we'll go up I-4 and say hi to Sarasota, represented by Tim Fisher.
Hello. Good morning.
And then further up the I-4 I-90, I-75, I-4 corridor, we got Tim Journey and Bill Gilmore in Tampa. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Bill.
Morning.
Cutting across I-4, we got Brent Elliott in Lakeland.
Good morning.
And representing Orlando, Diana Doty, Don Matrice, and me.
Good morning.
Don, I'm going to start with you because I consider you the godfather of AI for the Florida CFO Group.
Thank you.
I'm remembering that trip we took from Tampa when we went to the partners meeting in December. And those of us in Orlando know the Saturday once a quarter routine, 90 minutes to get there and 3 hours to get home because of the I-4 traffic. Don, I believe all 3-4 hours you talked about was what a game changer AI was for you. And you made me convinced I have to have a New Year's resolution to get serious about AI this year. So thank you for getting me started on that journey.
You're welcome. Just to correct your title there, it's not grandfather, but it's pioneer. Grandfather is too old for me. So
I said godfather. I was thinking Don Corleone. Okay. But if you heard grandfather when I said godfather, you may be old enough to get your hearing checked done. Don, I know ordinarily I think this would be a challenge for you because I'm going to ask you to give me your 3-hour spiel of how much AI has done for you and condense it to 45 seconds so we give all our partners a chance to talk. But knowing you went to AI and you got a stellar answer to that. Give us your 45 seconds answer to the question, how has AI made you a better CFO?
Well, AI significantly increased my value as a CFO by enabling data-driven decision-making. As you know, we live on data. I use AI to automate financial reporting, forecast, cash flow, budgeting, all that stuff, and run in real-time scenario analysis, which helps free up time to focus on strategic priorities. Ultimately, I think that's what our clients want from us. It also enhanced risk management by identifying anomalies, complex financial data, and we no longer have to dig into Excel and be battling with a formula and all those sort of things. Time changers, game changers, and more value for your clients.
Great answer. Maryleen, how has it helped you as a CFO?
First, I'll tell you that I have become far more efficient than I ever was before, and I find myself looking at it, using it every day. But so far, it enabled my client to help update our strategy. We were able to do a SWOT analysis, create our goals, and then create our tactical plan. And after that, we were able to quickly create standard operating procedures. So much more to come, but so far it's been great.
Yeah, quite a wide range of paths we can take with it. Rob, what paths have you taken with AI so far that made you a better CFO?
Yeah, I think you're going to hear a common theme probably around efficiency, right? Because that's the first thing that hits you is, wow, this can be done so much quicker. So it's really a whole mindset change that I've had since learning about AI and going through one of the classes and looking at every project that I do for a client and saying, how do I break this down? How can AI assist or do these, kind of menial tasks, pull together a package that I can deliver and be way more efficient? I think, again, it's, everything I do now in life, I look at it and say, I can get AI to do this, this, and this. So I'm at the very beginning and there's so much more room, but efficiency is for sure the key.
Yeah, I think that's very true, Rob, both for our clients and for ourselves. It's helped me buy back some time, definitely. How has AI helped make you become a better CFO?
Well, seriously, the use of AI with my clients truly is transformational. And when I say transformational, I mean the relationship that we have. I can now generate performance reports against benchmark data that we had no idea that existed, looking at our sales channel performance, our supply chain issues. For looking for growth opportunities, I can generate a list of acquisition targets and of other private companies and data that we had no idea existed on those companies. And so what's really happening is the conversations that I have with my client today are far more strategic, there's far more valuable and far more rewarding. And I'm looking forward to the growth that we're all going to achieve.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. Tim, how has AI helped you become a better CFO so far? Yeah,
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. First of all, I want to tell you, this is really me. This is not an AI visual. I'm an early adopter, obviously, of AI, like many of us, and finding it fascinating, and I'm learning a ton. I've used it for valuation analysis more recently, helped to uncover correlations between data, like hidden EBITDA drivers. And more recently, when I go into a client, most likely their financial conditions are not where they want them to be. And many times it's the data, the way it's organized and how they're looking at it. And I really use AI to kind of say, reformat this in a way that I give it direction and do it in a way that's kind of, similar to the industry, how the industry looks at their their financials. So it's been very helpful, and I'm looking forward to using it a lot more.
Yeah, I found the same thing, Tim. We all know the power of competitive analysis. To have AI do that for us gets it off the wish we could do it list to the done list. Diana, how about you? How has AI helped you become a better CFO?
I find it helps me to bridge the many different databases that most companies have, that you can use AI to reach into these different data sets and pull it all together to create KPIs and to, as everyone else says, to look at competitors, to look at hidden problems or opportunities. The ability to search all the collective knowledge that's out there is amazing. How you can bring everything back to the table in a matter of seconds. It's also great as another pair of eyes on calculations. Yeah. I have it look at waterfall of payment calculations for me.
It's like having another person on your team, and the other set of eyes. It's a two-way street, right? We have to be the extra set of eyes on AI. They're the extra set of AIs on us.
Exactly. You can't take it for granted, but it is a wonderful partner.
Tim Journey, how has AI helped you become a better CFO so far?
I'm learning, right? My learning curve has gone extremely high up, and when I begin a task, we've been taught that as we start the task, go to AI first and ask AI, how can I do this task better? And it's been amazing, the ideas that are practical, first of all, that I've been able to utilize to take, and we've used the word efficient, to take my processes and get them better. And so I've learned a lot. The other thing is I've helped my clients learn AI as well. As I've done AI, I now help them and guide them in enhancing their skill set in AI. And we've already had a big impact for a number of my clients in the month-end closing process, the forecasting process, and cash flow analysis. So the clients are beginning to get excited about the impact of AI as well.
Yeah, I like that part of how we can be heroes of them by taking what we learned and spreading it more broadly across their organization. Brent, how about you? How has AI helped you become a better CFO so far?
Well, I'm going to echo a little bit of what Tim Fisher said earlier. I felt like I was also an early adopter of AI, except I was using it like everybody else was. I was using it for food recipes and vacation ideas and, how to rewrite something a little bit better. And taking this course has really opened my eyes to the potential that it really has. And everybody's already, explained a lot of excellent points. And so I don't really have a whole lot new to say in that other than, using it to help create processes from scratch. Like, you're working with a client, you identify process improvements, best practices, things that need to be improved on, and you'll start drafting and documenting that. And if you just go out and do a little bit of, working with AI, it's looking at those best practices across a myriad of industries or specifically to that industry, but a myriad of businesses, and can provide everything to you rather than spending hours of recreating and thinking through every little nuance. And it'll oftentimes provide things I didn't even think about in that process. So it's such a great tool and resource to have.
Yeah, yes, indeed. And I neglected to give a shout out to Kevin Connor, our coach from Repeatable AI that Don Retrieve that turned me on to, and now we have all of us now are now disciples and students of Kevin. Kevin, if you want to hear more of his perspective, go back to our episode 18 of CFO Coffee Talk this season. You'll hear my interview with Kevin. Don, what does the future hold for you with AI helping you evolve further?
The future AI will continue to elevate my role as a CFO by deepening predictive insight and enabling more agile and real-time decision-making as opposed to retrospect all the time. It'll guide my resources, and Diana says, more importantly, I will spend less time gathering data and more time shaping the future of the business, becoming not just the financial steward, but a real architect of enterprise value, which brings, again, added value to our clients.
Very good. Mary Lane, how about you?
Hey, that sounds great, Don. More predictive analytics, forecasting the future, revenues, expenses, and cash management. The sky's the limit.
Cool. Rob, what does your crystal ball say?
Yeah, my crystal ball says I've always had a couple really good mentors in my career and bounced ideas, where there's some gray area. With AI, I have unlimited amount of mentors, unlimited amount of knowledge that I can pull from in seconds. So it just expands that whole opportunity, thinking about an industry and having specific experts in that industry looking at nuances and risks. So, we're all going to talk about different things, but that one's key.
Yeah, I love how it helps you build your team, and you end up with a team full of experts that never ask for a raise, and they're always there for you.
No coffee breaks.
Bill, how about you? What's the future hold?
Really, two things. Number one, I am super excited about the growth path and the learning path that we're all on, and learning how to use AI more and more to create value as a CFO. But for me, I think the next cool thing is going to be taking what I've learned and going inside client operations to streamline repetitive tasks, to start helping them, building GPT agents that I can share with them to help them become more efficient. So really taking AI into my clients that aren't using it and helping them.
Very good. Tim Fisher, what
Yeah, thank you. So for me, it's like what Mary Lane and Don said. It's, I'm looking forward to using it as a predictive tool, predict kind of where cash flow and profitability may be going, any risks, that we might not see from data that we look at. I mean, AI is able to take that data and come to a conclusion, see trends a lot faster than we can as humans. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope to use AI to identify acquisition targets, simulate ROI and benchmark markets, And then lastly, kind of what I think others have said, I want to educate my clients as well how to use AI to their benefit to make them more efficient as well.
Very good. Diana, what do you have to add?
Not having to look in the rearview mirror going forward is huge. But also, I agree with what Tim Journey started with and Bill and Tim Fisher said. I think the next step is really educating our clients and taking some of the mystery and the dread out of AI so that they can see it as a real positive benefit.
Yeah. Tim, Journey, how about you?
Yeah, Rob started out with his now many mentors, and it really opens it up. I now have thousands of staff members for me to ask questions of and have them give me insightful reactions and responses. It just has multiplied the inputs I now have, and not that they all come at once, but I can sort them and put them in an area where I could better understand. It really is deepening my ability to help my clients predict where it's going to come forward. And it doesn't replace my judgment. It just sharpens it.
Yeah. It's like CFO on steroids. I feel like we're all Mary Bonds ready to obliterate the record books. How about you, Brent?
Well, I want to take a slightly different, approach, because I think AI is a great enabler. It's a great tool. It's something we all utilize. I think most of us, or all of us here, are old enough to remember when we started using computers and Excel and accessing the internet for data and resources, and we thought that was incredible and mind blowing, and it was. And the AI is the same way, but it doesn't take away from our skill sets and our insights and our experience as experienced CFOs to use that data in the right way and mold it and craft it to meet our clients' needs. And so I think going forward, the value that we bring is still our insights and our experiences and in our knowledge base that I don't know that AI will ever completely replicate in any way. Because there's a lot of intuition and insights that we glean from our own personal experiences that we bring to our clients and that personal interaction. So we can use AI to help us, and it's a tool, and it can help our clients, and we can show them how to use it as a tool. But it really takes our brilliant mind to know how to use that and get the most, out of that and what we do for our clients.
Well said, Brent. It's Barry Bonds was a pretty good baseball player before steroids. He only obliterated record books by blending his great talents with some juice. Our juice is AI, and it's not illegal, so I feel pretty good about it. I know we most of you have to go forward to take another session of Kevin's class this morning, so I thought we'd wrap up on the count of three with a thank you, Kevin. So this is going to be our 1 sentence key takeaway. Thank you, Kevin. Count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Goodbye, everybody. See you next season.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.